Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video, and today it's time for round 2 of PSGL, and yeah, it's COTA, as you can see. I would say one of my favorite tracks probably, and yeah, unfortunately in Brazil in round 1 we got that 10-second speeding in the pits, so yeah, unfortunately lost out on P7 because of that. So yeah, this is Q1 and that was our first lap, and now this is our final lap in Q1. Yeah, I felt pretty confident. I think there was one driver who had a qualifying ban, so that already makes it a bit easier to go through. We're at least 1.5 tenths up to Barry Bormand in P8. So yeah, it seems to be alright now through this triple right-hander, and now this corner is very easy to invalidate actually, and we cut quite a bit there. Luckily that was valid still, and now across the line, final corner, and that is P5 for now. And at the end of Q1 that was good enough for P8, so yeah, quite confidently through. Freddie Rasmus actually did a really good lap. He did a 0.6 I think on his banker, so yeah, they seem to be pretty fast as well around this track. Now this is our first lap at Q2. You could see we had a massive snap of oversteer there, and that cost us a lot of time. So yeah, at the end of that lap across the line, it's a 1 minute 30.207. Yeah, we need to find a lot of lap time. You could see we probably need around 2.5 tenths to go through. My delta is actually only on my wheel. Might be hard to see, but I will keep you guys updated. At least on the exit of this corner, it's already 1.5 tenths up we gained, so that's really good. We only need half a tenth or another tenth in order to make it through to Q2, and now this is the end of sector 1 into these very fast left and right handers, and on the exit of this corner, very easy to invalidate, but the car stayed pretty stable there. Now this hairpin need aggressive flick, but we turned in a little bit too early, so we had to open up the wheel again. Not optimal, but I think the cut and the amount of speed we carried through the corner was okay. And now it is very hard braking zone, flick very aggressively once again, still opened up a little bit, didn't need to, but just want to keep it safe. It's a 0.404 split, 300 faster than Barry Bormand, and our last sector is usually pretty decent. So yeah, we're just gonna push as much as we can. I was not really happy with the lap so far, so we're gonna push quite a bit. We're 2.5 tenths up now, so we just need a safe final corner. Again, had to turn in twice, and now across the line, that's a 1 minute 29.939, and that's P4 for now.
Please,
and now we're gonna see if we make it, but you can see already quite confidently we made it through. Joshi though in P11, he actually retired, I believe, and
oh no!
He actually got out, so that's unfortunate.
I'm PB first.
I was happy with that lap, I would say. Just the middle sector was a bit all over the place with turning in points, not really getting it right. But now this is our Q3 lap, and we only have one fresh set of tires, and I think it's just me and Barry Bormand, who I believe, who have only one fresh set of tires. All the others had 2 sets, and our first sector is a 4.02, which is decent for my setup, or at least the lap times I was doing in practice. And now into this left-hander flick quite aggressively once again. I had a little bit of understeer on the braking there, so missed the cut. And now in this long straight, pretty much just blasting all the battery we have remaining, because you save it back in these next couple of slow corners anyway. So braking it at the 100 meter word flick once again. not really, didn't really cut it enough. It's a 2-8 split and missed the apex there. So unfortunately making some mistakes here. And now through this left-hander, that was quite nice and decent traction as well. And now through this triple right-hander once again, and we're gonna be aggressive on this left-hander. We need to gain a good amount of time. That was pretty smooth. And now through the final corner, as you can see, it's going to be a 0.806 P5 for now, but there's still people to cross the line. I think Barry Borman, he already improved on us, so we dropped down to P6. And now we have to wait for the others to cross the line. It's Alvaro Caraton, Tom Manley and Jarno Opmer. You can see Tom had a big moment, so he is not gonna improve anymore. So that's at least P8 as Nicholas is behind us already. That means only Jarno is going to cross the line. And knowing Jarno, he's probably going to do a decent lap anyway. And he only got a little bit faster up to P5. But that means that we are starting P8 this race. So not a bad starting position. Now 5 lights are on. And away we go. And our start is fine. We got Tom Manley behind us, Alvaro in front of us. We're gonna go to the inside as I saw a small gap there, but we can't get on the power there. And it gives Tom Manley an opportunity to get past straight away as he had more momentum around the outside there. And there is Johnny Tormola who already went off. So we gained 1 position back, and now we're gonna try and go down the inside. But yeah, that was a bit rusty. I went a little bit too deep there. I tried something, but unfortunately didn't work out. Now we got Joshi though very close behind us, and we're gonna position ourselves in the middle. But there's Nicolas Longe on the inside as well, and we are literally boxed in here. And now Joshi though, he hooked his tires a little bit. And now it's Nicholas on the left, Josh on the right. So this is not looking really well, but we're just gonna break really deep into this corner. Nicholas backed out. Now with Josh on the outside still, having the inside for this right-hander. So we keep it around the outside, but that leads now to the inside for us. And if we just do it right, we should be able to keep the position. And as he slightly hooked a little bit there, but I think that's just because I didn't give him all the space of the world as well. But yeah, at least we got up to P8 and we kept our position. Now in lap 2 I see an opportunity. We're going down the inside of Tom Manley and now trying to keep the position, but around the outside there's just not a lot of grip. So we can't keep it, and that means that we can't overtake him for now. But yeah, it was super hard to overtake. I don't think there were any moves made. So now lap 7, once again we're gonna try it down the inside as this corner just invites everyone to send it. And now this time you can see we are further ahead of him. We're gonna squeeze him on the inside here, and that gives us the position up to P7 we go. But then Freddie Rasmussen goes in, and I already expected Tom Manley to go in as well there. So yeah, I made an overtake, didn't really help or anything because they boxed anyway. And now Alvaro goes in the next lap, and I felt like that was super early. So yeah, we are just following Jarno through, as I felt like Freddy is in. I assume Jarno is gonna work with him a little bit, so as long as I stay with Jarno I should be fine in most scenarios anyway. But yeah, you could see in lap 10 we boxed. Barry Borman went in as well, and Josh followed us behind in. And yeah, I was quite happy with this. Ideally Barry stayed out 1 more lap, but now Barry can just push and get us back into the DRS of Freddy, Tom Manley and Alvaro, who boxed quite a bit earlier. And now at the end of lap 12, Nicolas Longe and some other people box, so they have a 2-lap tire advantage. And it was the two Alpine guys, Otis and Danny, who stayed out very long. Now he ended lap 13. You can see top left, Danny Beresnay is gonna come out of the pits, and they had a bit of a gap, so they will come out right behind Nicolas Longuet, so in P14. And he's not far away. He has a 3 tire delta advantage, and now Jarno is gonna put an attack on Barry Bormand as they are gonna catch Tom Manley. So they're battling. Jarno's gonna go around the outside of Barry Bormand here, and yeah, that's a pretty smart move. You can see Danny in the top left. He's still 4 seconds behind, so they need to catch first before they can start putting an attack on us. And now in lap 18, you can see Tom Manley in the top left. He has a 3-second time penalty as well, so that's good to keep in mind. And now I think you can see Josh and Danny Beresnay are gonna swap positions. They are in Alpine, of course, so yeah, not weird that they are working together a little bit. And now Danny Beresnay is right behind us. It's lap 20 already, and you can also see Otis Lawrence, but there's Barry and Tom Manley making contact, and that puts us up a position up to P5. So that's quite nice. I was thinking about sending it here, but Jarno was too far away, and if I would go down the inside there, we would definitely lose the DRS, and we would have to catch back up first, and that would give them an opportunity to get past me again. But now you can see Danny let Otis Lawrence through, and he is on 4 lap fresher tires than me. So this will be a bigger challenge. Otis on very fresh tires, and now into this corner he is over 2.5 tenths back. He's still gonna send it down the inside, and yeah, he made the move stick, which, yeah, fair enough. I mean, with the 4 lap fresher tires, you can just brake a bit later and yeah, send it a bit harder on people, so makes sense. I would probably have done the same. But now you can see Danny Beresnay behind. He is gonna have a look down the inside, but we cover that off. And that actually gives us a little bit of a gap to the cars behind, so that's quite nice. Now, all the way up until lap 27, nothing really happens. And you can see behind Danny Beresnay in the top left, who's gonna overtake him now, is Joni Tormala. He did a 2-stop in this race, so his tires are around 7-8 laps fresher, I believe. And now he's closing in a lot. We're in the final lap already, but Johnny does have a 6-second time penalty. Up ahead, Barry lost the DRS. Now Otis is going to go for a move around the outside. They make a little bit of contact, but it's still fine, it seems. Barry is now going to back out, going to try and go for a switchback, but now we are very close as well, so we're going to have a look if we can make a move. Down the inside we go, and now we're going to try and see if we can make a move, but it's actually 3 wide, and that's not ideal in this section. We get pushed off wide, and now Danny Beresnay gets through, and I was not happy with that, so we're gonna have a look down the inside into this final corner. He turns in, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, we actually did get past, but after the race we got a penalty for that move. They said I didn't deserve race room there, even though in their rule book or something like that, it says as long as your front tire is next to the car's rear tire, you deserve race room, but they probably think different about that in this case. So yeah, we will see what happens in the next couple of races. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We still got P10, so still 1 point, but yeah, not how we wanted it to end. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.